Welcome to KidsQuest from the Chattanooga Public Library with Olga and Shelley. This week we are very curious about maple trees. We'll also find out what sugaring season is and what it has to do with maple syrup. Let's first talk about maple trees during the 4 seasons we know. In spring, the early buds blossom and green leaves start growing on the maple tree. In summer, the maple tree becomes full of leaves. Look at the maple tree in spring. There are small blossoms of flowers. In summer, the leaves have grown big and most of the hanging clusters of flowers are gone. Do you know what happens to the leaves in the autumn? They change colors. And do you know what else happens? They fall. No wonder autumn is also known as fall. There are over 100 different species of maple trees, and the leaves in autumn can be shades of yellow, orange, or even red. The leaves of maple trees have 5 lobes which spread out and look like your hand. How about winter? Think of winter as a time when maple trees rest. The tree is dormant but still doing what it needs to get ready for the busy growing seasons ahead. Underground, the tree's roots, which provide water and nutrients to the tree, are resting too. The tree's bark is even protecting the maple tree from the cold winter. Look at these maples in the cold winter snow. Do you know why they have metal buckets on them? It's sugaring season. Have you ever heard of that season? There are maples all over North America, but in New England and eastern Canada, maples, especially sugar maples, can give us sap to make maple syrup. The maples in the province of Quebec actually account for more than half of all the real maple syrup made in the entire world. In late February through to early April is what is known as sugaring season. The sap inside the maple trees start waking up and moving around. By tapping the tree, we can collect some of the sap. Then the sap is taken to a building known as a sugar house or a sugar shack where it is boiled down. It makes the sweet, wonderful syrup we love for our pancakes and our waffles and many other things. Who knew that maple trees were so amazing? We did! Next time when you see a maple tree during any of the seasons, think about it growing. Think about those beautiful autumn leaves and think about sugaring season and maple syrup. Let's make a sugaring season art project. Here's what you will need: blue and brown construction paper, a pencil and markers, glue, scissors, and masking tape, craft sticks, 2 bottle tops, white paint, and a small piece of aluminum foil. Start with the brown paper. Trace around your hand. You've probably done this before. You are making a tree. Cut out your tree shape. Your fingers are the tree's limbs. You can ask for help if you need it. Now we are going to find a good spot for our tree on the blue construction paper. Glue it close to one side though. Time to build the sugar house. I put glue on the paper and then placed the craft sticks down. You can also put glue on the craft sticks and then build your sugar house. I actually did this for the roof. So do whatever works for you. The glue will dry clear, so it's okay if some is still showing on the paper. Now remember, the sap gets boiled down in the sugar house, so we need a chimney for the smoke to leave. The sugar house will also need a door, so cut out another rectangle to glue down. You design your sugar house however you want. Decorate with markers. You may even want to color your craft sticks, but I left mine a natural wood color. Take your aluminum foil and wrap around one of the bottle caps. What are we making? The metal bucket to collect sap from the maple tree. I found that masking tape works best to attach it to the tree. Now we need some snow. I wanted to try a technique of painting with a bottle cap, but you can use a paintbrush. I put snow on the limbs of the tree, and then I even made a cloud. And when it has dried, you can hang up your sugaring season art project. And always remember to stay curious.